RBTL.com. It's 9:58 p.m. East Coast time. Family, I have a new tool that I want to introduce you to. It's a super simple way to win pick three. Also pick four too, but pick three I want to show you specifically. This is going to be for Florida. You can see here with my mouse, this is USA Florida pick three. So I'm just going to get into it. So family, one of the really cool things about consecutive draws, that's going to be the title of this video, consecutive draws, is that you can see this here. You see the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So that's a consecutive date. And you can easily see the pattern. What's also cool about this visual is that you can also see you have 27 numbers left to be played in that month. So this consecutive draw happens to be in 1989-09. And you can see easily here, family, the consecutive draws for 1989-09. These are 27 numbers left. And this is where it starts out. So if you signed up for mylottodata.com, you would get an email or a link to this data set. And you could see here where it begins to go 5th, 6th, 7th. After the 7th or 3 consecutive draws, you get an email. And family, it starts to tell you right here, this is what you should play. Now, we can also take a look up here. And you may ask the question, Will, why couldn't I play this one? Well, you could play this one, but over time, you'll begin to see which of these start to play out. And like I've said before, you just do what the data tells you, let the data do what it does. So I'm just going to get into it. So I don't know if you can see here, but this is the 7th. We're on the 7th day, and these are the numbers to play. So I'm just going to increment this day by 1. I'm going to go to the 8th, and I'm going to let you see exactly what happened. So 1989-09, it's going to refresh here in a minute. So you see that, family? You see that? We're still in 1988, 1989-09. Now we're down to 26 numbers. But you see that? You see how you got the 066? And that number appeared in 1989-09 on the 6th day. And if we wanted to confirm that, family, I could just cut over. You see how, I don't know if you could see this, but you see how that number 066 indeed did come out 1989 on the 6th. So we're right on that. So we're going to cut back over, share this tab instead. So if you had gotten, I'm going to go back just for, so you guys could see what's going on. I'm going to go back to the 7th. So if you had gotten this data tool on the 7th, right, and you had been emailed this list, these are the numbers that you would have played. Now, if you had played this boxed, you would have got $80. If you had played this straight box for $1, you would have won $250 plus the box, which was another $80. So you would have had a total of $330 on a dollar play. And that's real. That's real, family. So out of a total of $27, if that's how you play, you would have had $330. So I'm going to go back to the 8th so you guys see how powerful this tool is. Well, that's not the 8th. I'm going to put it on the 8th so you guys see. We're doing 1989-09. So on the 8th, you see, there's the win. There's the win right there. So I'm going to put it on the 9th. You can just visually step through and see what's happening, right? So you see that, family? So not only did you get the win here on the 8th, but you also got the double win here on the 9th. You see that? You got the 050. I'm going to go back just so you see it again. I'm going to go back 1. You see the 500 there? You would have got that win on the 9th too. Just going to go up 1 more and you'll see it. It's going to pull right in there. You see it? So you also got the win there. So now you're ROI positive. If you would have played 26 numbers, you would have played that 050 or 500, you would have gotten a win on there. That's another $80 after a spend of maybe $27, or maybe you did it box. At any rate, you got the win. So as luck would have it, we'll do the 10th. You'll see another entry here. It's just going to update. You see that here again, family? There's 1989 again. You just got the win. So here's what's interesting about that. So you got a double win. So if you had played that original list on the following day, you would have had the 500 come out. Maybe you want to include past doubles in this, maybe you don't. But the point of this post is to show you that you still got the win. 1989-09 has won for you again. This is the smallest list I think I've ever seen, and you just got that win again. So you see 1989-09 on the 10th. If we cut over here, share this tab, you'll see on the 10th that you had 500. So again, the data matches up. I'm going to cut back over, share this tab instead. And this time we're going to go to the 11th, just so you guys see what's going on. You know, how powerful this tool is. So family, here we are again. We're in 1989-09. You see, this is the list. And here we got 449. We got 449 that came out of this same 1989-09. You see how powerful that is. So for five, let's see, one, two, actually it was more than that. Let me go back just so you see exactly what I'm talking about. On the 10th, we know we had the 500. So there for the 11th is the 449. So if I were to go to the next date, you'll see it pop right in here. You see that, family? That's also a straight win. So that's $250. It just depends on how you play it. If you want to play it straight, you got $500. If you want to play it straight box, you have $250 plus the double win for another $80. So do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, family? Consecutive draws is a powerful, powerful tool. You have this really small data set for pick three. And you see sequentially, it started at the 5th. So it's the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, all coming from one year month profile. And I'll go back over 1989 on the 19th. I'll cut over so you guys see. This is the State of Florida Lottery website. And you'll see here, 9/19/1989, there's the 449. So it's pulling the data exactly as you would expect it does, as it does for every state data tool. MyLottoData.com has that data for you. So I'll do one more, family, just to show you the power of this tool, because I think again, it just speaks for itself. I'll do one more. And I think you're getting the point. I'm going to put it on the 12th, and you'll see exactly what happened. So you see that, family? Not only did you get the 383, you also got the 544. So I'm going to go back just so you see where it came from. I'm going to go back to the 11th because you saw the 449 came out. But I'm also communicating. There's the 12th. And there's the midday there. So you got the midday, and you have the wait a minute. Let me put it back in there so you'll see what I'm talking about. So for this particular example, you have the 18th and the 25th. So for the midday, you had the 338, and you also had the 445. But family, look, it's still coming from the same list. I'm going to go back just so you see what I'm talking about. This is still the same list, this super small list that you're looking at. Oh, let me update that. So we're on the 11th. And family, look, if I were to go forward one, you will see it's still coming from the same list. There's the 383, there's a 544. So family, look how powerful that is. You started out, I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put it back so you could see what I'm talking about. You started out on the 7th, right? You started out on the 7th. You know that this date here, this year month profile here started on the 7th. So it got the 5th and the 6th and the 7th all pulling from this year month profile. And if I were to just fast forward all the way to the 12th, you can see it for yourself because it didn't stop. It just kept on going. You see that? The 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, and both midday and evening all came from this same list. It's not cherry picking. It's not magic. It's just simple data. This is consecutive draws. You will get this email to you and you will win, family. As I've shown today and at other times, I can show you how to win using this tool. So I'm going to close here. I think you see the gist of this tool. Um, Stay tuned. I'm going to show you another recent win. This just happened last month, but there's a more recent consecutive draw I'm going to share with you. Again, consecutive draws, family, you could see the date 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to the 12th. And it goes further. It continues on further. I'm just going to close here for the sake of time and post. And so you guys will have this and clearly get consecutive draws, family, mylottodata.com. This is Will.